shout out to the family of George Floyd. I had the pleasure, man, when I was in Louisville, Kentucky for Breonna Taylor with Tamika, Linda, Angelo, my son, Until Freedom. I had the opportunity to go to dinner with his brother. So my hats go off to them, man. Floyd ain't never coming back. George ain't never coming back. And a conviction on all counts of an officer, yeah, that's monumental. But smoke this over. I'm watching the cheering, the joy, the crying, and I understand it more than most as being out here fighting on behalf of these families. But it speaks to a deeper level. It speaks to a more despicable ailment. Which is why myself and many other comrades, but let me just speak for myself right now, go so hard because of my oldest son, Marcus, and my youngest son, Amon. I go hard so they don't have to put up with some of the same bullshit. Here we have a tape for over 9 minutes, this asshole just squeezing the life out of George, along with the other 3 assholes. Because remember, this was a tandem. You know, that gang of 4. But what does it speak to? It speaks to our trauma. It speaks to our PTSD in our DNA. To celebrate something that is so clear, cut, and dry. To celebrate a verdict given out by the justice system of something that is clearly documented. Well, hell, we know a little something about stuff being on tape, and 4 people will look at the same thing and get 20 different versions. So we know we got some sick individuals. But I just want us to, even though trust me, understand it more than most, I want us to hold the applause. Justice is supposed to work in that fashion, especially when it's clear cut in 4K. Give me some applause when there aren't any videos. Give me some applause when there's falsification of documents. Give me some applause when the justice system works without a roadmap to justice. I want you to understand what I'm saying now. Hell yeah, I'm glad that asshole is gone. Now we got to get the sentencing correct, and then we got to get the other 3. But I can't cheer loudly when this shit was a roadmap to conviction. Knowing why we're cheering again, because we've gotten so many disappointments. But if we accept the others, then expect more of it. That's what I love about this generation, man. You know, the ones y'all like to look down upon with their pants hanging off their ass and all kind of little stuff that you talk about them, but they're the most fearless, in your face, not accepting that bullshit, not going along to get along, ain't the same rigmarole, demanding justice. Now it's up to those of us who are graying, who are elders, to be that conduit, to be that resource, to be that voice of wisdom, to be that shoulder. It's a new day. So in this new day, don't cheer and applaud mediocrity. That's what this is today. The justice system worked the way it is supposed to, not the way it's designed to. I'm hearing individuals that are in positions of leadership giving out thanks, even thanking President Biden. Well, I push back on that a little bit. Yeah, it's great that Uncle Joe is sympathetic to Negroes. Hell, he owes his damn political career to one. He owes his political career to a community of. But with the stroke of his pen, he can take away sovereign and qualified immunity. With the stroke of his pen, he can mandate the restructuring of training across this country. With the stroke of his pen, He can implement routine psych evaluations with the stroke of his pen. See, this speaks to a deeper issue. You see, all across this country, businesses and prestigious buildings were erecting or have erected fences and barricades. Why were they doing that? Because they know what this nation is about. Those of you who are erecting barricades and fences, like the Capitol here in Atlanta, while you're trying to protect your structures in fear of another lashing of injustice, your ass should be on the front line demanding justice. Therefore, you won't need your little fences. Hell, when you really needed your barricades and your little fences for the insurrection, they were non-existent. So miss me with some of the applause. Now's not the time to cheer. Now is the time to put the foot on the gas, put the pedal to the metal. So hold the applause. Let's get justice for all these other folks out here: Jamarian Robinson, Kendrick Johnson, Shali Tilson, Oscar Kane, Jimmy Atchison, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna, the countless others. Until then, man, each reach, teach, peace.